This is my session with ChatGPT. And over here are other sessions that I've had with it on the left-hand side. And so with this particular one, this is a new chat. I first started out by saying, act as if you were a trading coach and psychologist that was tasked with keeping me on track with my process and strategy. That's all I said, right? So I was setting the framework, the baseline of what I wanted ChatGPT to be, so that all of its other responses would somehow have that as sort of the backdrop and draw on that type of experience. Wherever those tentacles led to other people that were trading coaches and psychologists out there, there could have been hundreds or thousands of other people out there that the data that they found in one way or another, where they produced blog posts or scholarly articles or websites or who knows, and all that stuff is in there. But now I'm trying to tap into it by saying, hey, act as one of those people. So that's the first step. And so it said, sure, I'd be happy to. It's important to remember that trading is a discipline that requires both a well-defined process and the emotional control to stick to that process. First, make sure you have a clear and defined trading plan that includes entry and exit rules as well as risk management guidelines. This plan should be based on your own personal trading style and goals and should be something that you are comfortable with and confident in. Horrible grammar, by the way. You don't end your sentence with a preposition. Anyways, next, it's important to have a clear understanding of your own psychological biases and emotional triggers and to be aware of them when trading. It's also important to manage your emotions by setting realistic expectations and by not letting the potential for large gains or loss influence your decision making. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. So this is the basis by which ChatGPT is setting itself up for because of my little prompt up there. And this is exactly the type of person that I want to be talking to. Although I'm not talking to a person, I'm talking to an AI, which is nothing more than a computer, all right? Finally, it's important to constantly review and evaluate your performance, both in terms of results you are achieving and the emotional control you are maintaining. This will help you identify areas of improvement to make any necessary adjustments to your process or strategy. Now, wouldn't this be the type of person that you would like to talk to on a daily basis that has this as their backdrop of what is important to them and their understanding of what you need in order to become a consistent, profitable, professional trader? Yeah, this is the person that you want, right? Let's see. It says it's also important to remember that successful trading is a long-term game. So many people don't know that. So many people think that hey, let's do a 1-week free trial and we're going to learn everything we need to know about that service, and I'm willing to pay them thousands of dollars to teach me something, teach me their strategy, their secret sauce, and then I will become a successful, profitable trader. It's bullshit. Never going to happen. Never will, ever, right? That's not going to happen. It's a long-term game. You have to invest in something. You have to understand and become process obsessed. You're not going to get that by taking a 1-week trial to some bullshit alert service. If you could, then everyone would be doing it and we wouldn't have 98% of all day traders failing, but they do because you're a dumbass and you think that it's a short journey to success, and it's not. Even ChatGPT knows this. Man. All right, keep in mind that it's always important to continue learning and developing your skills as a trader. And remember to take regular breaks and avoid burnout. That was good. That's pretty good. So obviously it found all this crap all over the internet from people who have relevant experience as trading coaches and psychologists that work with traders. And it was able to assemble all this just based on my little prompt there and regurgitate it all back to us so that I can see, yeah, that is what I want, right? So I continued, right? Now that I've got the context, it's good. I'm happy with that. I said, create an outline of a framework I can use to develop my process and plan. So it did that, right? It did a really good job. Define your trading goals and objectives. Research different trading strategies, create a trading plan, test your plan, implement your plan and monitor performance, continuously evaluate and improve. Get a mentor and a coach. Huh? Huh? Yeah, get a mentor and a coach. Like, duh. Did you know that -DTE, that's a dash between the 0 and the DTE, because without the dash, it's trash. 0-DTE.com is not an alert service. It is a coaching and a mentoring service where we invest in your long-term consistency and professionalism. That's what we do here, right? We are credible. We're credible. Why are we credible? Well, because the guy who runs it happens to have 40 years of experience in the industry, been a hedge fund manager, been an institutional trader, been the chief technologist of a Fortune 50 company, has advised C-level folk from Fortune 5s to Fortune 1000s as their trusted advisor, has coached dozens and dozens of traders. That's why this is credible. Hey, sorry, let me get off my podium. Where are we? Oh yeah, get a mentor and a coach. Risk management. Keep learning. Now, in our case, we define our risk, and that's the way we manage it. By defining it, really, there's no activity to do. Instead, we focus all of our efforts on profit management. And the reason why we can do that is that we employ a strategy that has asymmetric returns. In other words, it has very tiny risk with large potential profit. And so now you don't have to really sweat the risk. It is already defined for you. You just focus on the profit. If it goes to the risk side, so be it. That's the risk that we define. We accept it. We focus on the profit management. That's what pros do. Oh yeah, and keep learning. Never stop learning. Keep reading, keep learning, keep evaluating, and keep testing new strategies. Yes, that is very important. Not only to accumulate that knowledge, but also to keep your mind sharp. You always have to keep the mind going. It has to be exercised. Without exercise, the mind suffers from atrophy. That is what happens. So even an old fart like me still has a sharp mind. I don't know how sharp sometimes, but still very sharp. Sharp enough to run circles around you, for sure. Sorry. I'm sorry, getting a little filled up with myself. I'm getting excited about ChatGPT because it is a great tool if you know how to use it.